How you doing? How you doing? This your boy John Doe. John Doe. How you John Doe? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? John Doe. John Doe. Sup people? This your boy John Doe. How y'all doing, man? I'm probably gonna do like two openings or two intros or whatnot, because I gotta make sure I give the people responsible for my intro credit. Shouts out to Mr. T, Gray Smith, aka Logic, and DJ Shy. Mr. T mixed did the intro. He tried me a little something, but you know what I'm saying? It's all love. I appreciate it. You know, never had an intro from a page. Logic, he did the beat for me, and Shy, he mixed it down and put the John Doe in it. Oh yeah, if anybody out there know how to do banners, hit me up. Make sure you hit me up. But like I said, I'm gonna introduce myself twice on this because I had to go back and give these dudes credit, man. I have Mr. T linked down in the description, so go by and holler at my boy if you don't know who he is. You know, he's a Nintendo Wii U weirdo dog, man. He cool people though. Go by and check him out. But this your boy John Doe. Out later, people. Yeah. Sup, people? This your boy John Doe. How you doing? Welcome back for the second week. Except this week, we're not gonna continue on with the future of Sony and the PlayStation brand. We're gonna broaden the horizon, and we're gonna do the future of gaming. Where do we see gaming going in the near future? You know, we ain't gotta do the distant future, but where we see it going in the near future, you know, this 7th generation, you know, this 8th generation on to the 9th generation, you know, because I don't think like the 10th and 11th generation, sure, man, it might be virtual reality, you know what I'm saying, just strictly virtual reality. There won't be no consoles or nothing, man. But let me introduce the people. We got Showstopper, of course, and we got my man Darkholy. Showstopper, go on and introduce yourself, and then Darkholy can follow you.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy Showstopper. Holla.
Yo, this is Darkholy the Gaming. Going on cut. We do it for the views.
Yeah. So, where do we see gaming going? I'm gonna ask Darkholy, and then Showstopper, you can follow him, and then I'll come in right after y'all. Go ahead, Darkholy. Tell me where you see gaming going in the near future, sir.
Well, the near future, in a couple years, let's say 2 or 3 years now, I think all games gonna be like the I can't say it. I can't get it the fuck out. DRM. And I think all the games gonna be strictly online, yo. For the next 2 years here, I say 2006. 2016. I'm sorry, I'm playing this game at the same time. 2016. I think all the games gonna be like MMO based, pay to play.
Well, that's gonna require a lot of servers, though, right? Especially for these console makers, because when they go online only, what? You can't do online only games with peer to peer. But go ahead, Showstopper.
Yeah, I kind of see gaming being just based off online. I can kind of see them gravitating to everything being online.
Yeah.
I think in the near future, I can see it just being we won't be playing offline based games anymore. That everything will be gravitated to online and an online experience.
But you know what they say about like games that are online, if you go out and buy a game that is strictly online, when those servers go down, the game just becomes a coaster, And that's what I think most people are scared of. Go ahead.
Yeah, then you got to look at, with how they doing the online experience now. I mean, if the servers go down, you're right. They stop supporting the game. But I think with the digital and everything being fast paced like that, and where we downloading content now, where we starting to, and that's going to be the next big thing is to download games. And,
hey, sorry, cut y'all. Don't go to the bathroom, though.
Okay. You know, that's the next big thing. So, you know, we got to look forward to that. So the online experience is going to change. You know, I see us like me and you playing a story mode game where it's 2 characters or 4 characters, and we all going through that story together. You see what I'm saying? So I think
I definitely understand.
Online. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by online based. Even the story mode is going to be online based.
So have you ever played an MMO?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, what was that? What's that game that's an MMO that everybody play?
Is it WoW?
No, it's a
console game.
Yeah, it's a console game.
Final Fantasy 11?
No.
Final Fantasy. No, not Final Fantasy.
Fantasy Star.
Hey, Fantasy Star.
There you go.
Yeah, I knew it was Fantasy Star. I knew it. See, now, when it come down, to like strictly online games, what I feel will suffer because I haven't seen an online game that can mix the story level of like a Gears of War, Last of Us, even Final Fantasy 7. You know, the stories of those games, and make those stories as gripping as they can with a single player campaign. So if everything gravitates to online, I feel it will hinder the story modes of these games. But at the same time, if it goes to the online, you know, strictly online, like a lot of more games go online like that, it will broaden the worlds. Like, if you ever played an MMO, man, the world is large, man. It's so much stuff you can do on the MMO, you know, and like you got. Oh, go ahead.
Now check this out. You know, Watch Dogs. That's an online game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you look at that. You look how big the worlds and everything is. Even though that's a single player game, you know what I'm saying? It's still online based.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You cannot play that game offline. So you look at that. You know, that's where they gravitating to. I mean, when I looked at the DRM thing when Microsoft did it at E3 and everybody kind of gave it the backlash and everything like that, if you look at how these games are coming out, it's not too many offline games anymore. You know what I'm saying? They all have an online base to it. You know what I'm saying? With Titanfall, that's strictly online. They got some type of story mode element to it. You got the Division, that's online. You know what I'm saying? It has to be online.
Shoot, even a game as simple as Plants vs. Zombies strictly online.
You know? Yeah, that's online. So these games were coming out to gear us towards being online, and that's just where I see it going. And we having an experience to where you at wherever you are, and I'm wherever I am, and we can play a game and go through a story mode together.
Darkholy, you want to chime in on this?
I see it going that way.
I see it going that way too. But only problem going to be is this: it's gonna mess up a lot of console players. If the consoles go strictly online, it's gonna mess up a lot of stuff because a lot of people don't have online access all the time. Like, take my kids for a change. They just got a Wii U today.
Yeah.
And they don't have no internet at all. I took that off. I cut that off before I left. So it will mess up some stuff, but and people will protest, I believe. But majority, I say about 75% of the games gonna be coming out gonna be strictly online. Like, look at Division, and you know, I don't believe the story mode will get messed up on a strictly online game if they take their time and do it right. Because Guilds of War 2 have a alright story mode, and World of Warcraft story is crazy. I mean, they go back to from years and years.
Well, 11 got a good storyline, but it's not the same. It's not gripping like Joe, you know what I'm saying? And The Last of Us, you know what I'm saying? Where you got the characters talking to one another, you know what I'm saying? You really feeling those characters, you know what I'm saying, problems, that you feeling it, you know what I'm saying? It's like a movie. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, you got a whole bunch of everybody doing the same quest, you know what I'm saying, or the same storyline quest and reading some subtitles at the bottom of the screen. I'm talking about like actual gripping stories that touch you to your heart. What?
I give you a perfect online. It didn't start as online. It started coming as online. But Elder Scrolls,
yep.
They go back from centuries. I mean, ever since Morrowind, that's when it started. No, it started from another game, but they followed the story mode from centuries, from decades, and thousands of years. They still follow the storyline. That is a beautiful fucking storyline and game. But a lot of people don't know.
Yeah. But I played the MMO. The MMO still ain't gripping like I played the beta to Elder Scrolls. It's not gripping like the games that I'm talking about. You know, like I say, I have to see them be able to do that. And when it comes down to like offline, you know, and players being able to play offline, I still think they should definitely not take all the offline games. But you know what? Hold on. Let me finish up now. What I can definitely see happening is like a lot of your AAA games gonna be more catered to the online crowd, and you're gonna have your indies based more toward the offline crowd. You know what I'm saying? AAA is gonna be toward massive worlds, what all they can do. You know what I'm saying? Try to put in some story mode. You know what I'm saying? All the glutz, the glamour, and you're gonna have like your indies that's gonna give you that story. You know what I'm saying? Close built situation what you can just sit down and enjoy. I can see that happening in the near future because smaller companies are making great single player campaign games, you know what I'm saying? So the larger companies can focus more on the offline side. Go ahead. Sorry for taking so long.
No, you good. I mean, I agree with you, but when I'm sitting here saying that it's going in the near future with the online campaign, let's take a game like Batman, the new Batman coming out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So say Batman. Say for instance, Batman now has Robin. You know, Batman always played with Robin. What's wrong with, you know what I'm saying, having these two characters, and say me and you are playing together, you might be Batman, I might be Robin. We doing certain things.
But you know that game. Hold on, let me jump in here. You know that game has been confirmed to have no online mode. Period.
Nah, I'm just using it as an example.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying that it is or whatever. I'm just saying I'm just using that as an example. So you have two characters that have two stories. Now, from my end, on the Robin side, I can see the story through Robin's eyes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So where you are looking at it from Batman's eyes. You see what I'm saying? But it works together, you know what I'm saying, to give us an online experience. And then what we do, we switch. And now I can play it from the Batman side, you can see it from the Robin side. And it has things where you got to go do missions by yourself. And it's things that we do together. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it can broaden it. We can broaden I just see them broaden the online experience to where, you know, we can play together and enjoy the gaming experience and still have that single player feel to it. But it's we know we going through the story together. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Even though Batman and Robin, they split up sometimes, and Batman might get in trouble and Robin had to come and save him, or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It can be anything, but I just see them taking it that way, and I'm just using that as an example.
Darkholy, you want to put in on this, sir?
No, I see the same point.
See, but with me, man, I like seeing this believing when it come down to me. When it come down to that, like I literally have to see this in action in order for me to believe that it's possible. You know. Right. Because I haven't seen a large scale game, because I play, those are the type of games that I play on the PC, because I feel if I'm going to be on the PC, I'm going to play games that can't be accomplished on a console. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, and there's a bunch of good games out there. Like, it's an MMO out there called Raider Z. I don't know if you play on computers, but beautiful looking MMO, you know. Mm-hmm. That not a lot of people talk about, but that's one that you might check out. Like, I play my Final Fantasy is on there. I ran a little Rift. What else? What other MMOs I done played? I done played some Star Wars. And all of these games got larger worlds that run way better on the PC. Like you really cannot run it. You know what I'm saying? Right on a console. You know what I'm saying? A close build situation. Like even when it came down to the Final Fantasy, I feel having it on the consoles actually hinder the game. Like they put it on the PS4. They actually had to dumb down the PS4 version of the game because it was making too many PS4s overheat, and that's Final Fantasy 14. You know?
Right.
Believe it or not, about Final Fantasy, I think it should have never came to Xbox. I think it should have stayed on PlayStation.
Well, it's great. It's about that money.
I really didn't get into Final Fantasy too much anyway, so.
Oh, I love it. I love that's like I got Return of Lightning, and I still have yet to play it. I haven't played it. I put it in one night. It was too late. I took it out and still haven't got into it. Okay, now we're gonna get into like these actual companies. How do y'all feel? And I'm gonna start with you, Showstopper, and then Darkholy can follow you. What do you see these companies? What do you see the companies doing in the near future? Go ahead, Showstopper.
With Microsoft, I see them trying to continue on with their plan, which is what they promised that they offered us, which is bigger worlds, a better online experience, cloud computing, and we expect to see a lot in that, and just their plan and what they trying to give us as a gaming experience. I see them continuously on doing that. With Sony, I see them getting a better online experience at some point, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? I'm not to say that their online experience is bad now, but it's more peer-to-peer. I had read some things where they was getting dedicated servers, so, even though it's PS3, turned into dedicated servers, but that's their version of dedicated servers. So I see them going that direction and enhancing and growing their online experience, because right now their whole experience is offline. You know what I'm saying? It's single player mode, story-based game, but they got a lot of games that's coming, like The Division, like Watch Dogs, that's going to have to be played online, and they have to get their online. I think they know that. They have to gear their online to get better to be with their competitors and where their competitor is, which is the Xbox One. And that's just where I see it going.
What about Nintendo?
Nintendo, they hopefully they're getting a new console, within the next couple of years, to be able to compete with this gen's, what they're doing, and hopefully they can get a better online experience, because a lot of games is gearing towards that. But I don't see Nintendo really breaking on their Marios and things of that nature. Even though it would be nice to play a Mario game with your friends online together, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, going through that story mode. But we'll see with Nintendo.
All right, Darkholy.
I gotta wait to E3 to see what their vision and their plans is, because right now I don't really know anything. But I do love Nintendo.
Darkholy.
Well, I know as for Xbox 360, I just think they're gonna be more focused on this time around. I believe they're gonna be focused on the games more. But right now they doing the entertainment thing. But I really think they're gonna be bringing out a lot of games that people gonna be amazed by. As Sony, I don't think they online gonna get better, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even think they online gonna get better. And game wise, I know they're gonna be upset as a lot of people, in a good way when they bring out some games. Like they don't have no games, but when they do bring out games, it's gonna be an upset. A lot of people gonna be happy. But as the online, I gotta kill that noise. Sony, as for Nintendo Wii, man, all I gotta say about Nintendo Wii, everybody gonna be upset, man. It's gonna be a big surprise, man, because I support Nintendo with a lot of stuff, and they got something in their pocket that nobody don't know about, and motherfuckers gonna be shocked. For real.
Yeah,
like
I hope so.
They got they holding something back, man. Because Nintendo never done no shit like this. They holding something back, and they just waiting for a good opportunity. I think they waiting after Xbox and Sony finish doing their little bickering and shit. Because that's the only console wars going on. What's better, Xbox or PlayStation? You know, but Nintendo got something up their sleeve. Everybody's sleeping on Nintendo for right now, but you know, and I can't say nothing about PC because you know, at the end of the day, PC better.
Now, I'm gonna work my way backwards from what Darkholy said. And both of y'all said. I'm gonna work my way backwards from Nintendo to Microsoft. When it comes down to like Nintendo, I see them releasing a new console. I can see them teasing a new console at this year's E3 at the soonest. I can definitely see that happening. But right now, like Darkholy said, well, he see them holding something back. Sure, they got guns in their pocket. They should have been pulled them out. That system was dead like over 6 months ago. You know, it just stopped selling. You know, when you got companies outselling your system that been out for over a year in less than 3 months, you know, it's definitely a problem there. And I think it's gonna be definitely hard for the Wii U to continue on their same pace. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I'm not gonna say. See, the thing what people say, like, stop support. I don't want the Wii U to stop supporting the Wii U. I never felt they should have stopped supporting the Wii because the install base of the Wii is too huge. You feel me? Like you had a huge install base for that. But if they put out a new console, do not stop supporting the Wii U because there's plenty of people who got the Wii U. You get what I'm saying? You can still put out your games on the Wii U, but move on to the console that the devs want to actually develop games for. You know, like you got the 3DS. The 3DS, you know what I'm saying? It's nice, but you know what I'm saying? It's outdated, but they continue to put their games on it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't got like huge third-party support on that. You know, I don't have a DS, but that's what.
Nah, DS ain't outdated.
You don't think it's out? You don't think it's outdated?
Hell no.
How long the DS been out? You
Man,
see,
the
you
DS
can speak
been
on.
out
I don't
a
got
long
it.
time.
I
But
don't
you
got
gotta
it.
think about it. You got 3DS. That's the DS you talking about. You got the 3DS.
Yeah, 3DS.
Like,
yeah.
trust me, this ain't outdated. Motherfuckers playing that shit like
No.
crazy.
No. When I say outdated, I don't mean like
You mean
it's
old?
old. I don't mean that. I mean that it's older. You get what I'm saying? That it's new
Nah.
technology out. That's like saying the Xbox 360 is old as hell. But you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but
the 3DS been
it
out,
still
the
ain't game for
3DS.
us, so it's not outdated, huh?
Yeah, the 3DS been out for what? 3 years now? 2 years?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It still got a long life ahead of it then. You know?
Yeah, real long life.
Yeah, okay. But basically what I'm saying is when it come down to I done lost my train of thought. Now, you fucking with me, man. You fucking with me doing this shit here. Okay. Let me get back into it. Okay, but with Nintendo, forget about I said anything about the Wii. I don't take the Wii and the DS up out of the equation. Because I'll try to make examples for the Wii U and whatever the Fusion or whatever the new console gonna be. We know that the consoles, the 360 and the PS3, more for the 360 than the PS3. The 360 is still getting supported to this day. You get what I'm saying? It got a few more years in its tank.
Right.
So with the Wii U, I feel the Wii U should just ride out the lifespan along with the 360. They should try to get a new console out to try to compete with the PS4 and the Xbox One because they missing that market, you know, because the Wii U is stronger than the 360 and the PS3, but it's not touching the Xbox One or the PS4. And those are the companies that these devs want to develop for because it's like a straight line with those companies. You know what I'm saying? They can go from the PC, what they're developing on, and damn near just dumb down the graphics just enough to put on these consoles. You feel me? in order for them to have to make a game for like the Wii U, they'll have to do even more work than they would to try to put a game on the next generation's console. So, like I said, that's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo needs to put out a new console. Don't forget about the Wii U. You know what I'm saying? Still support it, but try to get a new console out there in the market as soon as possible. When it comes down to Sony, I think, see, Sony trying to restructure. They're trying to move some zeros and some numbers around right now. I'm trying to think, will Sony be around in the next couple of years? Because I heard there's a rumor that Samsung is trying to buy Sony.
Yeah.
You know, that's a rumor right there.
Yeah, there was also a rumor that they were supposed to buy Xbox as well, but it's a rumor.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's all it is a rumor.
That's all it is, yeah.
Well, I'm going to base this argument right here on Sony being around. We know that right now Sony is working with limited resources. So no matter how much fans want them to pump out exclusives, they're gonna have to depend on third parties for at least the first 3 to 4 years of this generation. When it come down to games, they might be able to put out like 3 games a year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe three, and as we go on, you know what I'm saying, maybe 4 games exclusively a year, and hopefully they sell. But in order for them to sell, they're gonna have to get to the fans, you know. And I don't think they're gonna put out any 2 big blockbuster exclusives in the same year. Like, you won't see close to each other. Like, you won't, like, this year you got Uncharted. They're gonna go deeper into Uncharted. I don't see them even hinting at a God of War anytime soon. Y'all can agree with that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna wait to E3.
I don't see them hinting at a God of War. You know what I'm saying? At least to the next E3. I don't see them
God
hitting
of War, look, I'm being honest with you. I'm getting tired of God of War. It's coming out too fucking. I'm just getting tired of it. I'm sorry to say.
You tired of God of War?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm God of War fan.
Oh man, dude,
you
got. That's like people saying they tired of Gears, man. I love Gears. Go ahead.
No, I'm tired of Gears, man. It's like, it's how are they coming out, man?
Shoot, you tired of Halo? You tired of Halo too?
Nah, see, Halo don't come out all the time.
Shoot, Halo got more. Halo got more games than all of them.
It depends on the storyline, man. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. You know the mechanics of God of War. You know what they're gonna do and what God of War is built around. It's really the storyline. What are they gonna do with the story? And that's what it comes down to. I mean, if they can come up with a good story for God of War, I see them doing it. But if they don't have a good story and scheme, I don't see God of War coming out.
Yeah, but when it come down to like all in the game, like even Mario, you know, and that's something. Who said something like Mario? They felt Mario's gonna go away. I can't remember which one of you guys said that, but I don't think they're gonna get rid of the Mario franchise, you know, because the Mario franchise is Nintendo. You get what I'm saying? Mario, Zelda, Metroid. But I would like to see them bring in, when this go back to Nintendo, I would like to see them bring in some more mature franchise. You feel me?
Well, you gotta look at all them games we named are their own franchises. So you look at Nintendo, they got Mario. You look at PlayStation, they got God of War. You look at Xbox, they got Halo.
Exactly.
So that's their face.
Yeah. Well, you can have more than one friend. Like you got the new Last of Us. I mean, Uncharted for Sony. You got Gears of War. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo got Zelda. You know, you can have more than one franchise. I'm not saying it'll be the face, but Mario, God of War, and Halo. Those are the faces of the company. I'm talking about the underlings like the Zeldas, the Uncharted's, And
Zelda would never go out. Though.
Well, no, see, you gotta let me finish. Y'all not even see there. It would go over talking with one. You gotta let me finish, man.
I'm sorry. Well,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I can see them definitely bringing in like other like with Nintendo. Nintendo needs more mature games that make people want to play. The people who don't want to play like Mario's, you know what I'm saying? Like I love Zelda. They come out with a Zelda, a good Zelda. I'll probably go get the system. I ain't even gonna lie to you. With Sony, I don't know what Sony need, because Sony got a little bit. That's what they need. They need a good FPS game. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
They need an FPS game. They honestly do. They need a good FPS game because
they got Call of Duty.
No, they need a first person good FPS because that's one thing they have not been able. That's what they've been. That's they white whale right there. You get what I'm saying?
No, wait, time out though. Killzone used to be a good ass game, man. They fucked that game up. Killzone and
you know you're in a small percentage who say that, right?
Huh?
You know you're in a very small percentage who say that.
Nah, to me, Killzone was a good game, man. They fucked Killzone up. Not this Killzone, they fucked the last Killzone up. And they fucked the last SoCon up. Because SoCon was the shit.
Yeah, but
you know what? I think Killzone would have been better if it was a third-person shooter instead of a first-person.
You think?
If it was a third-person shooter, with a good story mode to it, I think that game would be. Yeah, that game would be nice.
Yeah. I think it would do better as a third-person shooter too.
Yeah, I don't think that fits first-person shooter.
But you know they wanted a Halo killer, so they try to make it as close to Halo as possible.
They should just go talk to Sega or whoever they got to talk to and get Shamu. That help everything out.
Now, when it come down to like Microsoft, what Microsoft needs, see, because even though Halo got the great stories, you got Gears of War got a great story. I think they need a game that's story driven. You know what I'm saying? A series that, and they got one coming up, and it could be that defining game that I'm talking about, and that's Quantum Break. Quantum Break could be that exclusive series for Microsoft that pushes people to say, like, damn, Microsoft got a story-based game, and that's what I feel when it comes down to that. Like, Microsoft is the companies that innovating. Okay, now, the question what I'm going to go to, since anybody got any other points they want to put on this here before we move on?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay, that's done. Okay, now, we're going to finish this off with this last line of questioning, and I'm going to leave this one off, then Holy can come in, then we have a Showstopper. Where do we see, do we see any new consoles arriving, and do we see them competing with the consoles that we have, the big three? When it comes down to new consoles, Amazon want to do something. I think Samsung are going to eventually throw they had in this ring, and I just can't see Apple just sitting back and just taking it. You know what I'm saying? With all this,
see Apple try again.
Yeah. I just don't see them sitting back and taking it with all of this money out here in gaming. You know what I'm saying? Billions and billions of dollars out here in gaming, but it's no way. But I don't know how Amazon gonna do it. They put out an Android console. I don't know how strong of an Android console you can really make. I wouldn't even if they work one-on-one with Google, maybe they can do it. You know what I'm saying? Because Android is Google. You know what I'm saying? They work one-on-one with Google. Maybe we get something that's real strong. That try to overthrow one of the big three. Darkholy, you got a lot to say. Go ahead, man. Man,
I want to see another Atari come out, man.
It's an article. I think the CGW or whatever is the company. They trying to buy Atari because Atari going bankrupt, and they supposedly, if they get the company, they're gonna do a Kickstarter to try to put out the next Atari to compete with the PlayStation. I forgot all about Atari, yeah, but they're supposed to be dropping one. I got it. I'm gonna pull up the link or whatever. But go ahead. Anything else?
Yeah. I just want to see another Atari. I believe Apple, Apple got something up their sleeve, but they tried a console before it failed. But at the end of the day, Apple is so good, they really don't have to worry about a console. That would just be extra money to them because they products sell so much and they probably is more business on the business side than Windows anyway. But I just want to see something new, and I want to see. I want to see Microsoft Xbox come out with a handheld. I want to see that. I don't want to see no tablet, nothing. I want to see a handheld.
I feel that's where handhelds is going though, toward the tablet market. But go ahead.
Yeah, but one more thing. Other console I want to see them bring back. I think they try to bring this back in the handheld side. I want to see Leo Geo.
Oh, I think that now I don't think a lot of people thought about the Neo Geo. That would be nice, man. Oh my goodness, hell yes. I like that one, Darkholy. Yeah, you got me with that one. Go ahead.
I would like to see, because it's hard kind of starting out right now to build a console from scratch and make a name for it. Now, one thing, if these companies were smart, I think that they would revive Sega Dreamcast, you know what I'm saying, and try to buy that out with their games and stuff that they have, and try to get a start with there and keep the name Sega because that's already out there. So I would definitely like to see another Dreamcast come back out. I think that will put them right in the mark with the big three. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if you bringing out this Android console, you looking at now, you got to pay a lot of dues. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sony had to pay their dues, Nintendo paid dues, Xbox kind of slid in, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. They kind of paid dues, but then again, they didn't. You see what I'm saying? But everybody had to go through a period to where they had to pay dues. But in order to get your name out there, like right now, you need to go with an Atari or a Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, but
like
Showtime.
You said, the Neo.
Sorry to cut you off, Showtime, but didn't Xbox and Sony bought Sega out?
No.
And Nintendo?
No, a company called I can't think of the company name. It's a pinball. I think it's a pinball gaming company or whatever. They end up buying Sega out. They end up buying.
But I mean, they ain't did with it. They ain't did nothing with it. So, somebody can buy it, and now you're looking at Apple instead of Apple trying to come up with their own console and try to build it from scratch. They can invest and put their chips and hardware into a next Sega Dreamcast, man, and I think that would be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be real nice. They get
a lot of people are scared, man.
Yeah, I mean, it costs a lot of money, though. I mean, really, to take, because you don't really make money off your first 2 years or 3 years or whatever.
Well, honestly, you don't make no money off the hardware. Shoot, the software don't sell. You be fucked up.
It's really the software. So you really taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we talk about this console where these people selling these many units and that, they're not really making that much money off of it. I mean, Microsoft making a good amount of money off of it, and I think they making like $27 per console, and then you got PlayStation, which is making about $18 a console. So
yeah, but that's still in the bucket compared to what they want to make. You get what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
But as the generation goes on, the parts get cheaper, and they can what I'm saying, make more money per console.
Per console, because right now when it first started out, it's just too expensive, man. Mm-hmm. To come out here, and that's a big risk to have it go flop, because you can lose a lot of money, coming out thinking you're just gonna throw a console out there and everybody just gonna accept it off the hype. That might. It gotta show and prove. It's gonna have to go through something to, just like I said, pay your dues.
Yeah, but I got yet to see one of these Android consoles, because I actually want to see, because it has to be something there. there has to be something there when it comes down to these Android consoles for multiple companies to continue to try to create a console using this Android format. You get what I'm saying?
You know what I'd be mad with these Android consoles if it's just like your phone. In the same type of games you get on your phone, I would be teed off.
Yeah.
No way I would buy that thing.
Because I remember everybody was hyped about the Ouya. You know what I'm saying?
I still want one. Now I'm getting one, y'all.
Why? Get a tablet.
Because you know how I am. I want it. I want it. I think it got some. I think it got some promise to it or something.
Yeah, because everybody was hyped about the Ouya, man. But we gonna end it off here. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, everybody, if y'all got anything y'all want to add on to this argument, leave it down in the comments. Make sure you go by and check out my boy Darkholy channel, my boy Showstopper. Their links will be in the description, along with my gamer tag, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Google. Everything is down in Twitter. You guys go ahead, Showstopper, then Darkholy. Go do the outro service.
This is Darkholy.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Showstopper.
Showstopper, hold on. Showstopper did Darkholy. Hold on, Darkholy. Showstopper, go ahead.
It's your boy Showstopper, man. Follow me on my channel, which is Showstopper 2121. He said the link will be down in the description. You can do that, or you can follow me on Xbox Live, and you can follow me on Twitter. My Xbox Live is the same. It's Showstopper 2121, and my Twitter is different. It's Showstopper 2123.
Go ahead, Darkholy.
Alright, this is Darkholy, your funny talking gamer, aka the one. And before I go, I just want to let everybody know, thank y'all for coming to the podcast. Thank y'all for your support. And I got something going on probably every Wednesday. I'm going to pick like 5 subscribers, 5 supporters, whatever. You know, come and do some videos with me and share. Because, you know, all commentators don't, support they supporters, you know. And on that note, we do it for the views.
All right, people. Well, this is your boy John Doe. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you slap that like button if you like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see you guys liking this type shit, I gotta do it more frequently, you know. And make sure you hit us down in the comments, man, because we all will be, you know what I'm saying, chiming in on what y'all talking about. But this your boy John Doe, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out. Later, people. Yeah.